Owo, ego, dido. Hi guys, it's Tori, and I'm here to tell you how to save the chinchillas, baby. This shirt, you're probably wondering where it's from. You probably didn't wonder, but I don't care. It is from Empowered Co.
My body is a temple. You guys to respect it.
Be sure to check out her Instagram. I will leave the link below. So there's something I wanted to come and talk about really with you guys, and it's really about like how to save your coinage, because in this 2018 we have now reached the end of the fiscal year. If you're watching this now, you'll realize we're in April. And obviously I work in finance, so this is very important, and this is a very busy year for us, especially with budgets. Just wanted to come and talk to you guys about how you can save your coins. Anyways, yeah, I just finished reading Do Better Every Day. It's on WordPress, but I will leave the link below. Anyways, I'm gonna cover a few of the points in this video. Please stay tuned. Top tip number 1, meal prep. So if you work 9 to 5 Monday to Friday like I do, you know, it's lovely. It's amazing. And one of the number 1 problems that I tend to experience is food. There are days when I can't be asked to cook, or I can't be asked to bring food from home because I'm rushing in the morning, and so I haven't meal prepped or I haven't prepared my lunch the night before. And so I will get to work and comes lunch and it's between fasting. You didn't really want to fast, but the coinage in your purse is not really loud, so you just decide that, you know what, God, I'm going to dedicate this lunchtime to you. So there's some times where obviously you have a $5, you go to the shops around the corner, especially where I work. There's a whole entire high street dedicated to food, hot savory food. Problem for me is you find that maybe I'm spending, especially when you're working in an expensive area, it's a $5 today. Maybe you went to McDonald's or KFC. You're spending about £5 to £7 on average every day on food. That cannot work. So definitely meal prep, budget your meals, budget how much it's gonna cost, do a weekly shop. Weekly shops are so much cheaper. Yeah, so my basic message for here is stop spending £5 on lunch every day. Try and make yourself a sandwich. If you like your hot meals, make yourself a little bit of rice. Have a stew that maybe you eat for the whole week, or a sauce as you guys like to do. Add a bit of quinoa, maybe, you know, if you are protein. But if you are not protein, get some white rice. You know, toss it all up. Add a bit of pepper, a little of Maggi, add some soy sauce in that dish. Eat it up, it's delicious. I'm telling you, fashion needs to be on a budget. You do not need to buy the latest shite every month. You do not, the trends should not be telling you how to spend your money. Like, if you've really got a saving goal, like, or you really want to control your spending, fashion, I remember back in the days I used to put £50 aside for clothing, and that was when I started work. But as I've been going, after a while you find that you're not really buying stuff in some months, and in some months you're buying stuff. If you know you're someone who has 3, 4, 5 jackets already, winter, you don't need that many jackets, so just chill out. You don't live outside unless you're flipping club promoter that's outside. You don't live outside. You're not like a salesperson who's constantly outside. You don't need to invest in that kind of clothing constantly. Have an amount that you spend on clothing maybe every 2 to 3 months. It can be £100, £200, but you know that you're not going to be spending £100 to £200 every month on clothing. It should gradually get smaller, because you do have clothes that you should be able to retain, unless if the quality is not that great, then maybe you should be spending money on it then, babe, don't you think? Buy the Givenchy bag 3 times in that same month of that same salary that you're spending to buy one, then maybe you shouldn't buy it, because if it should damage or something should happen to it, or it gets stolen or whatever, if you can afford to buy it 3 times, you might not miss it as much as if you could only afford to buy it once. Some of you are saving like 1 year's salary for Balenciagas. Sweetie, I'm not saying you're not allowed to have good things, but if you're on the route that I'm on, to be saving the money, holding your attention, and maybe not be doing the most Image gang is not for people who are trying to save the coins. Also, eBay is a beautiful place. Trust me, it's a very beautiful place. I will be doing a full-on tutorial on how to shop on eBay and how to sell on eBay later on in the year, because I did my master's and survived without a job for a good 9 months with literally income I was making on eBay. I survived through my second and final year in uni by making money off eBay, selling my stuff, buying stuff and reselling stuff. I had a really thriving marketplace. It was lit. It was very, your spending should not constantly be going higher and higher because of one or two or a group or gang of friends. It needs to be controlled. You need to have self-control. Your expenses shouldn't be based on your friends. Like, it shouldn't be a thing where I'm like, okay, I'm spending money because my friend is buying this, that, or the other. And even if it is, it shouldn't be every single time. Like, if you have expensive friends, you know those friends that every time they want to be going to Michelin star restaurant. Babes, it's not happening. It's not happening. Not on my budget, it's not. Are you paying for my food? You know them friends that just every time they just pick the most expensive restaurant. That's where they want to go and chill. Every time. You mean frequently? Sis, unless you're my boyfriend and it's a date, you're paying for my meal. What the hell are you doing, please? I always kind of say you need to have like a guard on the amount of petty cash, you know, disposable income that you have. For those that did economics, hey, I see you. £300 is more than enough money to have per month, fam. But you cannot be one of those people who just, oh yeah, I spent like £700. I can't even really tell you what I spent it on. What do you mean you can't tell me what you spent it on? I don't understand. It does not make sense. Don't have your income, your entire income that is paid to you all on one card. You see what's funny here? To apply for more than one account. People used to think, why do you need more than one account? Now that I'm an adult, I'm really enjoying life because I split my money in several cards. Always have a contingency fund, and that's why it's very important that you limit your spending, because if, I don't know, the roof caves in tomorrow or something crazy happens, you need to have money aside that, okay, this is money that I can use to cover this issue. If you're living right now from hand to mouth and your whole entire income is on one card, you need to be very careful, because you're the kind of people that when problems come, you'll now start calling friends looking for who can borrow you money. No one's trying to borrow you money, then you'll now be updating your WhatsApp status talking about no new friends, no old friends, no friends, I'm busy, black screen. Chill out, my G. Your problem is your problem, and you need to prepare for problems in future. Have foresight. Have foresight. Always have foresight for rainy days. Definitely check out, go compare and comparethemarket.com and all the comparison websites anyways that are existing out there for your monthly bills, insurance, etc. What I find is it's kind of like when you buy when you invest in a 2-year contract with T-Mobile or something, and you get the deal and you're using the phone is gradually depreciating, and so is the deal. So where they've told you maybe you get 900 minutes, after 2 years, you'll see that people are getting 3,000 minutes at a cheaper rate than what you was paying per month. You was maybe on 20 megabyte internet. Some people have now been able to get unlimited internet on their packages at a cheaper rate than what you was paying. So what you always need to do is search around yourself, knowledge with the current market prices and competitor prices, because you might find that someone's doing something so much cheaper than what they're offering you at your current place. That's all from me. If you have any tips, please comment down below, like, share and subscribe. It's Tori Talks. Thank you very much. Send me into your WhatsApp groups. I'm telling you, fam, forward this video to your mom if you feel like maybe she overspends. Forward this video to your dad if you feel like he overspends. Your cousins, your friends. If you've got that friend that still owes you money and for some reason they still can't afford to pay you back, but they're always doing the most, doing image gang, forward this video to them. I'm telling you, they will learn a couple things, and if it doesn't work, let me have a word with them. Let me have a word with them so they can really understand that they need to pay you back. Okay? Thank you very much, you guys, for all your support. I really appreciate it. It's Tori, and I'm out. Peace.